After a 108-101 loss in Game 1, the Knicks win Game 2 111-105 over the Miami Heat. Now, Jimmy Butler was out in this one with the ankle injury he sustained near the end of Game 1. Jalen Brunson wasn't injured on any one play in Game 1, but was experiencing general soreness and was questionable for this one. Julius Randle was also questionable to return in this one. With Butler out, the Knicks knew they had an opportunity they had to capitalize on so that they would not head back to Miami down 2-0. Both Brunson and Randle played, and both were instrumental to the Knicks winning tonight's game. Now, Brunson looked good in warm-ups, spry, springy, and returned. Randle looked a little slow in warm-ups, but was up to game speed once the tip-off happened. So Knicks had their two stars back, and even despite that, the Miami Heat started out really hot from three-point land, and they accompanied that by bringing out the zone defense early, challenging the Knicks to enter a shooting competition with them, which they would lose because of the Heat shooters like Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson. Especially with Jimmy Butler out, they were looking to get a lot more three-pointers up, shot about 50 three-pointers tonight, and in Game 1, they baited the Knicks into joining them in a shooting contest after the Knicks played ground and pound basketball in the first half and had over 40 points in the paint. Knicks made some adjustments here in Game 2. Grimes, just 10 minutes last game, but by halftime tonight, he had played 10 minutes, and he ended up playing 25 minutes, almost 26 for the game. This was an absolute dogfight from the first to the second half, all the way through the fourth quarter. Miami's zone defense challenging the Knicks to shoot, and their overall offensive scheme and plan to keep the Knicks centers out of harm's way for them worked really well and kept them in the game, even without Jimmy Butler. The Heat, even though they started out hot, ended up finishing 17 of 49 from three, good for just 34.7%. Now, the Knicks shot far fewer three-pointers, 9 to be exact, 40 attempts for them, but 16 makes, which is good for a 40% conversion rate, exactly where you'd love to be in the playoffs. Now, of course, fewer shots, but way more accurate and overall a better result. Julius Randle in that return, 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. Only one offensive rebound out of those 12, but you could argue it was the most important of the game as Randle got fouled, went to the free throw line, and extended that Knick lead late in the game. Jalen Brunson contributed 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as 2 steals. 10 of 19 from the floor, really great efficiency-wise, and just the maestro, the floor general for these New York Knickerbockers. Now, he talked after the game about what won them the game down the stretch, and you can tell he really has the team on his mind.
You gotta give them credit. They kept fighting. What they were doing all game, it's hard to guard, and you just have to do a better job of it throughout the entire game. But towards the end, we made a couple more plays than they did, and we came with the win.
One more player who was incredibly effective in this one was Isaiah Hartenstein. Mitchell Robinson dominated the first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers, but showed some struggles in Game 1 and early in Game 2 against Miami. Robinson had 4 fouls down the stretch. Hartenstein was in and out all game, just playing good, calm basketball, protecting the rim, making shots when he had them. And he got 5 rebounds, but 4 of those were offensive. 3 came on 1 play. He was really a fighter out there for those New York Knicks tonight, and they needed it as Miami's physicality was trying to keep them out of the game for good.
I mean, I try to do whatever the team needs. And I think that's what you got to do, especially as a professional athlete. And I think a lot of guys in the NBA can do a lot more, but you just have to find your niche in the NBA. And so, I mean, my niche on this team is just playing hard, making smart plays. And having guys out there like Josh and Julius just makes my rebounding easier.
Now there's a long break until Game 3. That's on Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Tom Thibodeau intimated he expects Heat star Jimmy Butler to be ready for that one. So make sure you stay tuned to our coverage here at WFUV Sports of the NBA playoffs and the Knicks playoff run as they continue to advance or at least hang in there for now. I'm Kris Pursiainen signing off from Madison Square Garden and thanking you all for tuning in.